where do your union dues actually go? Do they go to actually getting you more pay, making your job better? Of course not. Teachers union spends more on Democrat causes than its own members, analysis finds. Category with the highest amount of spending was contributions, gifts, and grants, also known as bribery. A new analysis of the National Indoctrination Association spending shows that in current year -2 to -1, the teachers union spent a fraction of its money on representing members and more than double that amount on political activities. According to data compiled by Americans for Fair Treatment, 70.6% of the NEA spending went to political activities and lobbying, bribery, and just 8.6% going to representational activity. Political activities also accounted for more spending than employee benefits, which made up 15.1% of the organization's expenditures. So if you're a conservative in one of those unions, you know what your money's being spent on. Yeah, teachers' unions are just another Democrat PAC, basically. So NEA spent a total of $374 million during the current year -2 to -1 fiscal year. A meager 9% of the union spending was on representation activities or the money it spent directly to support its members, AFFT CEO David Osborne said in a statement. In contrast, 18% went to political activities, while another 32% went to contributions, gifts, and grants, spending that is also largely political in nature. Those numbers show where their priorities lie. Yeah, that's so 18% political activities, 32% contributions, gifts, and grants. Total of 50% of the money the union brings in, it doesn't go to making your life as a union member better. It goes to political activism. You're being swindled there. The National Indoctrination Association's political and charitable spending in the current year -2 -1 makes the NEA look more like a political organization than a membership organization, because it is. The contributions, gifts, and grants was the NEA's largest expense category at 31.5%, but the analysis showed that spending that falls under that label can also be political in nature, as included a $1 million contribution to the left-wing super PAC Future Forward USA Action. So the NEA also had its own super PAC, NEA Advocacy Fund. The union gave $15.7 million to that super PAC between September and August. Of current year -2 and -1. It also gave $1.85 million to the Strategic Victory Fund Super PAC, which contributes money to Democratic candidates and causes, and $6.7 million to the State Engagement Fund, which is part of the Democracy Alliance Network that supports left-wing causes and candidates. The union's political spending increased significantly over the previous year, from $51 million in current year -2 to $66 million in current year -1. It also brought in $377 million in members' dues, $200 annually per member, approximately $2 million more than the prior year, even though membership decreased by more than $65,000 or 65,000 members. So how did they make more money from membership dues if their members decreased? Did they increase membership prices? That's about the only way I could think of, unless there's some shady accounting going on, should we say? It's a web of money laundering. I believe it is, yeah. Yeah, and that's actually why a lot of these elites don't like NFTs that much either, because the NFTs are the same thing, except they can't control it. Yeah, that's what their real problem is. Like they literally just can't control it. That's what they're bitching about.